what's that? I didn't notice that plug there before. I'm not gonna risk using it though. Looks like a jet plug.
To the point where I don't think many people took it seriously. This is a color on stuff that needs to still have that attitude.
We're gonna stay on it for a while. My phone's flat. My tablet's iffy, but yeah, I'm gonna use my computer right now because I'm gonna have dinner, lunch in a little bit, and that's it. Yee! Warning: do not consume more than one piece at a time. Noda! This sounds dangerous. So let's see what we got in here. Well, keep what I will not keep. I don't like watermelon, so I'm gonna get rid of the watermelon flavor.
So I was physically exhausted though, and I just wanted to sit and chill for a while, and then eventually shower, start taking care of other things. So I sat down, turned on the TV, and the last time the TV had been on, it was on the local CBS affiliate, and so here it is on again. It's the CBS Overnight News, and right at the stroke of 4 o'clock, it abruptly cut to local news, a special report. And that's when I learned about the tornadoes. And as the day wore on, I learned a couple of things. One being that had I been not even a half an hour farther north, I would have lost power at the very least. And each state without it for some time. And there have been and more terrifyingly, I learned that the southernmost of the tornadoes that happened had it stay on its trajectory for just another mile or so. It would have hit our head. So what it's worth, nobody got killed in all this amazingly. A few people got injured, but
Watermelon, 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 watermelon. These can go in the trash. No one likes watermelon.
Anyway, I want to start thinking about this a bit of but one of the unseen underlying plots of this episode, which is kind of the norm of the show, involved a tornado hitting their fictitious setting of Fernwood, Ohio.
July 4th, 77. TV2 Detroit. I've seen this before. Yeah, have a cigarette in your mouth while trying to do CPR. That's really smart, doctor. Not Collins over on this side of the state, I thought.
Stay tuned to your TV2 for further developments.
Turn to Fox 2, Chicago, Fox 2 Detroit.
And that wasn't the only bit of synchronicity that I found. I've actually had kind of a bumper crop of weirdly appropriate weather alerts that I've come across in the last couple of weeks, some of which have been sent in by viewers. But of this lot, some are synchronous, I guess you could say, and others are anti-synchronous in that they're a perfect 180 from what's going on the screen. And there's one that almost, if you're squinting just right, see it as a bit of unintentional social commentary. But these all, again, fit in some weird way, shape, or form.
Flash flooding is probable according to the weather service. Low water crossings should probably be full very quickly. So can you please take care? We'll have all the details at 10 o'clock on Eyewitness News.
We're right there. We're within, like I said, everything's covered in mud.
It's Charlie Martin from the Channel 7 Weather Center. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning until 11:55 p.m. tonight for Potawatomi and Northern Hills counties in Iowa. Severe thunderstorm in that area at the present time, moving to the east at 20 miles an hour. Severe thunderstorm warning until 11:55 tonight for Potawatomi and Northern Hills counties in Iowa. Stay tuned to Weather Watch 7.
Inside.
Negative. Positive on that. So we're working our way downstream towards you from this location.
How do you like our music? Oh, I think it's very nice, and you guys dance very nice too. And we try to do the best we can. Someday we'd like to be.
This is Jeff Gallen at the Channel 7 Weather Station. We interrupt this program to bring you a special weather statement. The National Weather Service has just issued a severe thunderstorm watch for an area which includes most of northern and central Iowa and north central and northeastern Nebraska. Stay tuned to Channel 7 for the latest weather information.
Right to nine.
Holy Voice on the radio. Once again, we have a severe thunderstorm warning in place for two counties in Illinois, southern Madison County and St. Clair County until 10:15, and the entire metro area remains under a tornado watch until midnight tonight. Further details at 10 o'clock.
I got the news.
I know what it's like. It's John. You know it. This is meteorologist Tom Mahoney from Weather Center 5. The National Weather Service has issued a severe thunderstorm warning.
Animals that are dormant in winter are said to hibernate. Those dormant in summer are said to do this. Bill,
What is estimate?
correct for 1,000.
Weather for 400, please.
Answer. The American Midwest sees more of these storms than any other place in the world. Bill.
What are tornadoes?
Yes.
Weather 600. Every now and then, I find alerts that predate the relative standardization of such things. And this next one grabbed me to the point where I think it deserves its own segment. So we're going to go back to May 6th, 1965 for this one. And we're going to visit Minneapolis, Minnesota. So really not too far from here, 5 or 6 hours. And this comes to us by way of WCCO AM, which still very much exists. Now, there's two noteworthy things about this. And the first being that this was 1965. Very few, if any, TV and radio stations had radar yet. If by some miracle they did, it was not in real time. As far as I know, the only people with real-time radar in 1965 would have been the National Weather Service and the military. So a total of 6 tornadoes ran through the Minneapolis area in one evening. And the best they could do was they took a good old paper map of the Minneapolis metropolitan area and a pen, and they were taking calls from brave listeners who were describing the tornado. How big is it? Is it on the ground or not? How fast is it going? What direction is it going? And they kind of built up a little network of kind of improvised storm spotters, none trained. And for all intents and purposes, it worked pretty well. It certainly wasn't perfect. And indeed, one of the people who had called into WCCO earlier in the evening was killed in one of the later tornadoes of that cluster of 6. And 13 people were killed altogether. But anyway, the second noteworthy thing about this is that this captures kind of an odd time in broadcast history. So certainly within the realm of Oddity Archive, we tend to think a lot of civil defense broadcasting. Well, the Conrad era didn't do weather at all. That ended in 1963. Now we're into the emergency broadcast system era, and that didn't start folding in weather alerts until, I want to say, probably the early 80s. So, some stations wanted to have alert tones, and they just kind of had to improvise. Some would just do a basic sine wave, and that didn't really do it. So what WCCO did, and this is truly the definition of ghetto, they created their own little homemade klaxon system. I guess for klaxon horn, if you've ever seen
So I was here for, I don't know how long we're standing for, but we're standing for a while.
WCCO was controlled by CBS.
The Columbia Broadcasting
The
Service.
boards at CBS had sent WCCO a bunch of ashtrays at some point, and at least one of them was a big double bay ashtray. I guess so 2 people on the air could smoke. And 1965. So what they did was they took one of these big ashtrays and they put it on top of their big professional degaussing magnet, which is an electric magnet which is used to erase audio tapes and later videotapes. And so what they would do is they would have the ashtray on the magnet, turn on the magnet, and it would start vibrating in rhythm. And they and it's weird and warbly and really wonky, but you can't say it's not distinctive and that it wasn't effective, and that it doesn't necessarily sound like a precursor to some more contemporary alert tones. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
We interrupt this program to bring you an official tornado warning from the U.S. Weather Bureau. Broadcast of this official tornado warning will follow in just 30 seconds here on WCCO Radio. Please stand by.
Coon Rapids, Minnesota transmitter.
Official tornado warning.
The Twin Cities Weather Bureau has just received a report of a tornado threatening to move into the metropolitan Twin Cities area. We are activating the Civil Defense Take Cover Warning Siren. Details as to the location and expected movement of this tornado will be sent over WCCO Radio in just moments.
Right near Glen Lake.
All right, very good.
Looking at this thing now, excuse me a moment, but I would say that it is approximately due southwest of me at the moment.
We have another party on the line too, Dick. Yes, you hang on, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Hello.
Hello, this is Sam McDonald.
Yes, so where are you?
I live on 101, just south of Chanhassen.
And you said you sighted a second tornado?
Yes, so we can hear it and we can see it.
What direction from you is that now?
It's north, directly north of us now. A little northwest. Moving toward Excelsior, I would say.
Toward Excelsior.
I would guess, yes.
Yeah.
Moving directly toward Excelsior, maybe 5-10 miles an hour.
Is it doing much of what we call moving back and forth?
No, it isn't.
It seems
from our direction, it's been moving steadily toward in one direction.
Uh-huh. All right. How about our other man? Is he still with us?
Yes, still here.
I think it's probably the same funnel, isn't
It sounds like exactly the same one, and from my angle, it's more or less going parallel 5B, and I can't see any back or forth movement from here.
All right, you two fellas, bail me out now. I have a report from the Twin Cities radar operation that Flying Cloud Airport reports a tornado funnel 50 miles west of town, moving northeast. Now, would that be?
I'm sure.
It's the same one.
Yes, I'm sure it is.
Hey guys, we're just doing a long video for fun. I'm right now getting ready to I'm making lunch right now. It's late today, but I've been busy today, so we're making lunch right now. And we're gonna do a long video for a while, so yeah.
This is Robert Clark in Fridley. The fall touchdown at the Fridley Junior High School and tore the roof off the gymnasium and blew in the east side of the building, but no one was hurt. I just came from there, and none of the children assembled for the spring carnival were injured.
You say, was the funnel actually visible?
It was. I was in a car outside the gym. It blew all the windows out of one side of my car. It was approximately 60 feet over my head.
Were you hurt, sir?
No, I was laying on the floor of the car, and all the glass blew across me.
Very good. And none of the kids were hurt in school?
No one in the school was injured.
How many were there?
I don't know, it must have been over 100.
Let me do a kind of a quick wrap up here. Well, before I do that, something has just been handed me. Twin Cities radar indicates a hook echo now.
Howard Viking.
Strong possibility of tornado over Lake Minnetonka, just south of Wayzata, moving towards Wayzata. The immediate Twin City area, from my standpoint, should be under cover at the moment, or at least ready to take cover at the moment. There is a tornado alert now over all of western and northern suburbs of the Twin Cities. All of the western and northern suburbs of the Twin Cities. Stay tuned to your radio, for heaven's sake, because
CCO.
the actual settings of the funnel faster than you.
Nothing to say, guys. For the chat, I'll read it. I'm just getting my lunch made, which is late today, I know, but yeah, that's about all I'm doing it now. Making some lunch.
I want to devote most of the rest.
So
of
that's all we're doing now.
episode to a very
And we're doing kind of a long video today. How long? I'm not really sure.
And I'm going to focus on
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We might stay on until 5. I'm not sure how long we might stay. We're going to stay until 4 or 5 today. That's all I'm going to say. But I'm not really sure how long we're going to stay on for. But we're using this for now. We're not going to use the tablet. We're going to use the computer for a while.
Some are pretty cavalier about it when they shouldn't be, and others are probably taking it a little too seriously. And a lot of them are just.
So yeah, we're just going to watch this for a little bit. Watching Audio Archives. He's doing a video to kill some time. And that's about it. Why we're doing a video today for like this, because I just like to do a video for the hell of it.
No precautions needed to be taken, none were taken. But some very stupid viewers may very well have needed to take cover from the weatherman himself.
I would say this is right near Westfield and
Oxford, Illinois, Channel 13.
The tornado precautions at this moment.
all right, we're back on the air. I just evacuated our entire studio, except Sydney and Nate. If you're in the back studio, you guys, if you want to just leave the Doppler radar and leave our mics open, I'd like to have everybody that's at the WREX studios in the basement.
I'm going to go outside.
No, we're going in the basement.
Okay.
We're going in the basement because we're hearing the tower make some very, very startling sounds.
Yes. So at this moment, if you can still hear our voices, if you are near the WREX stations around Winnebago, Pegatonica, the west side of Rockford, it's time to take your tornado precautions at this moment. Please head down into your basement. If you do not have a basement, the most interior part of your home, closets, bathrooms, put as many walls between you and the outside walls of your home or apartment, and continue to do so and keep you monitored. Eric, you see anything this moment?
Yeah, I'm walking outside right now. We have got extreme amounts of wind. I probably just set off some alarms here, the back door, but I
You did. Our alarm is going off.
We've got extreme winds here at the WREX studios, probably in the order of 75 miles per hour or so. We probably can head back in. I want to move the radar around here. Another big tornado moving through. I can barely hear you, Cindy.
Right now, we're seeing quarter-size hail.
At least quarter-size hail. I've never heard the hail be that If you're going to be in the Rockford, McKenzie Park area, we're in western Winnebago County. What? We have debris here in the WREX studios. We're going back to the basement.
We also have folks who are on KSN.com who are not watching us right now as the storm bears down on the city of Wichita.
You know, JD, in 20 years, I've never said this, and I think it's our time to go.
Dave,
And I really do. We've been monitoring the conditions here.
KSN.
Point, folks.
Hello. Sorry I'm late. I'm making lunch. Nope. Nope, this is old TV stuff. This is old. I'm watching an old TV show. I'm watching a TV show right now, so it doesn't really matter. I was getting my lunch. It's out of the archives. I watch him all the time. And we have been in the basement maybe twice since we lived here. We have been in the basement maybe twice with tornadoes, but nothing really is happening, guys. This is just old TV stuff from the early 2000s. Pizza?
Just did a pretty good lightning strike very close to the station here. Severe weather threat. There's a lightning strike right there. Wow. And the severe weather threat is low. We're not seeing storms of really hail or damaging damage, but certainly some of the thunderstorms will be at least having a low chance of these certainly the one nearby the potential for more showers and thunderstorms. 120 advisory. Yeah, whoa, that was a big spell. That was close. I'm not gonna lie, that one scared me a little bit here. But there it is, flood advisory for portions of Blaine County. And
Yes, I did go to dance this morning, and yes, I did do a video on it.
Several reports of lightning deaths around the area over the last couple of days. And again, we can't emphasize enough that lightning can be very, very dangerous.
Wow, 2020 Nashville. I don't know.
All right, folks, you need to head to your safe place. This tornado is on the ground. Direct hit at the TV station. If you can still hear me, that is a tornado. Power flashes around First Tennessee Park right now. This is live view 2 as this moves through the parking lot of Channel 5. This is a direct hit.
Generator kept us on the air through the worst of the storm.
Oh.
We will have to continue using that generator until 9:00 can restore power to England Hill Road, where our transmitter is located. But others could not ride out the storm. A tornado ripped through part of WIVT TV.
Emphasize enough that lightning can be very, very dangerous. Get inside, folks. Moving 505 area as we speak. All right, folks, we need to head to your safe place. This tornado is on the ground. Moving right by 205. We're getting close to a direct hit at the TV station. If you can still hear me, that is a tornado. Power flashes around First Tennessee Park right now. This is live view 2 as this moves through the parking lot of Channel 5. This is a direct hit.
Generator kept us on the air through the worst of the storm. We will have to continue
98.
using that generator until NYSEG can restore power to England Hill Road, where our transmitter is located. But others could not ride out the storm. A tornado ripped through part of WIVT TV, Binghamton's ABC affiliate in the town of Binghamton. Action News reporter Lisa Badger shows us what's left of the station.
Satellite dishes are crumbled like folded
Up
umbrellas.
today.
There's debris and trash literally covering the lawn. The local ABC affiliate WIVT TV felt the brunt of last night's wild weather as a tornado ripped through the building, taking just about everything in its path. The station's transmission tower, which once sat inside a fenced area on the side of the building, was dragged across the roof and wound up here.
It's dark. It's also rainy.
Somewhere in New York State, not around here. And that was 90s. 98. This is, I just watch these old stuff because it's funny. Somewhere in New York City. I don't know where. Somewhere in New York State in the 90s. I mean, I watch this old stuff because it's pretty interesting.
Keep people safe, and that is what we're gonna do. I need to explain that this is all about my ego. Stop. Okay, just stop right now. It's not.
We have a tornado warning now just issued for Vanderbilt County. This includes the entire viewing area at this time. And I'm going to ask our crew to get out of the studio right now. We are in danger here. Continue to watch.
Oh, well, duh. Why didn't I rewind this to see?
We are in a dangerous position.
We'll rewind this real quick. I'll give you the colors.
Satellite dishes are crumbled like folded umbrellas. There's debris and trash literally covering the lawn. The local ABC affiliate WIVT TV felt the brunt.
WIVTT. WITV. I don't know.
Tennessee Park right now. This is live view 2 as this moves through the parking lot of Channel 5. This is a direct hit.
Generator kept us on the air through the worst of the storm. We will have to continue using that generator until NYSEG can restore power to England Hill Road, where our transmitter is located. But others could not ride out the storm. A tornado ripped through part of WIVT TV.
WIVT. The town, it was 19... W... IVT. IVT TV ABC 1998.
Binghamton's ABC affiliate in the town of Binghamton. Action News
Binghamton, New York.
Channel 5, this is a direct hit.
generator kept us on the air.
Okay, 1998. Okay.
We will have to continue using.
That's the TV station got hit.
Until 9 can restore power to England Hill Road, where our transmitter is located. But others could not ride out the storm. A tornado ripped through part of the IVT, Binghamton's ABC affiliate in the town of Binghamton.
So Binghamton, New York is where that TV station got tore down, and I put the name of the place in the chat, so you guys can look it up yourself.
Dishes are crumbled like folded umbrellas. There's debris and trash literally covering the lawn. The local ABC affiliate,
Oh, it's hot.
IBC TV, felt the brunt of last night's wild weather as a tornado ripped through the building, taking just about everything in its path. The station's transmission tower, which once sat inside a fenced area on the side of the building, was dragged across the roof and wound up here.
Star, it's Officer Rainey. I was just checking social media. We have viewers complaining already. Just go back to the show. No, we're not going back to the show.
Can't.
This is a dangerous situation, okay? It's not this is your neighborhood. I'm sick and tired of people complaining about this. Our job here is to keep people safe, and that is what we're going to do. Some of you complain that this is
It's a private law by FCC.
Stop. Okay, stop right now. It's not.
We have a tornado warning now just issued for Vanderburgh County. This includes the entire viewing area.
Maybe.
At this time. And,
This maybe later tonight. Maybe play pinball tonight. Yes, maybe we will.
Right now, we are in danger here. Continue to watch, though. We're going to go ahead and evacuate.
Don't know yet.
We're in a dangerous position here. Continue to watch your screen. We do have a tornado warning now, which is in effect for northern Vanderburgh County. And I'm going to continue to talk to you here, but we had to leave our studio. We're getting too much wind in there, and the lights are moving. My microphone is still on the air here. We just took a big lightning hit here at the station, along with some very strong winds. I'm sorry if I panicked you. We're a little edgy here at the station, but this is what the storm looked like at the moment.
There's no.
We may be with you, we may not. We're just gonna keep talking until we can go. We're gonna keep going.
We're gonna keep going, that's it.
It's moving so quick. Yeah, we have a
Mark me.
tornado warning for 3 phones. It's dangerous for us to kind of stick around. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna leave this on for now, but we are going to go. So stick with us. We're gonna leave radar up, but we gotta go. Those of you on Facebook Live, we'll be back later.
It's about to pound this area with some gusty winds, torrential rain, a lot
Right.
of lightning, unfortunately. And of course,
Right.
people are outside here on vacation, on boats, for safety. That's why you're probably seeing black on your TV.
Yes, here. Little Caesars and Pizza are Coke or Pepsi, a Pepsi restaurant. This is a home. This is just a frozen pizza you put in the oven.
You can see me in a black silhouette.
As my notoriety in South Dakota and really seemingly the upper Midwest in general continues to unintentionally and somewhat uncomfortably grow, I found myself hearing more
Pizza.
and more from local and state and regional viewers. But in the last year or so, I've started to really hear from local and local-ish viewers, most of whom seem to be interested in this apparently locally and regionally infamous weather alert slide that used to run on KELO or Hello TV, the CBS affiliate, right here in Sioux Falls. And it's supposed to be pretty dang.
You live in Harrisonburg, South Dakota, not Sioux Falls. I looked into it.
So the good news is
I'm not sure what happened there yet.
found it
I'm all screwed up because of
lives up
I was
to
all screwed up today.
reputation. The bad news is that it comes to us by way
Shit.
of some YouTube user. I mean, God bless him for catching it. But this person clearly had no idea how to do a running screen recording or download web video or anything like that. So this person just took out their phone and held it up to the computer screen and recorded it. So it's all shaky and you hear some
Me.
breathing and stuff throughout and pictures all cut off and it's not pleasant at all. Not that it's pleasant in its pure form, I'd imagine. But beggars can't be choosers, can they? To make myself clear, I did my darndest to find the source of this, and you hear the person breathing and stuff throughout.
Oh, that's me.
Pictures all cut off, and it's not pleasant at all. Not that it's pleasant in its pure form, I'd imagine. But beggars can't be choosers, can they? And
Talk about me.
OTV, the CBS affiliate, right here.
I did a video and it didn't turn out right.
And it's supposed to be pretty dang distinct, the image and the sound. So the good news is, I found it, and it lives up to its reputation. The bad news is that it comes to us by way of some YouTube user. I mean, God bless him for catching it. But this person clearly had no idea how to do a running screen recording.
Give me a break. I started doing YouTube. I did that video.
Or anything like that. So this person just took out their phone and held it up to the computer screen.
Give me a break, Ben. I did the best I could.
So it's all shaky, and you hear the person breathing and stuff throughout, and the pictures.
Nope, I don't buy poppy. I don't buy wine. I must buy wine. Not right now, no.
But beggars can't be choosers, can they? And to make myself clear, I did my darndest to find the source of this, and I can't find it anywhere on the web right now. You know, if it ever does turn up again and I catch wind of it, I'll share it. But this is what we got to work with right now, and it's what I'm going to close today's episode. So let's take an all too brief and all too shaky trip back to 1975. And otherwise, that is it for today's archive. Oh, maybe I ought to go find my water pump again, just in case.
This is a tornado warning. A tornado has been sighted.
Yeah, that's me.
West of Sioux Falls.
Got a late-breaking archive discovery here. So I still haven't found an original off-air recording of the Kello severe weather slide, but I found the source of that awkward clip you just saw a couple seconds of. So as I've been wrapping up the production of this episode, honestly, that clip has just been annoying me. So as a last-ditch effort, I took a desperate dive into Kello's back-posted stories, and I went through their Flashback Friday segments. And I pulled up the one from just after the 2019 tornadoes. And sure enough, it was about their old warning system, which in and of itself draws upon a news story that they ran back in April of 1976. So my date was slightly off. But anyway, as it turns out, the other YouTuber that we saw a bit of just did a poor reconstruction of a mock warning that was aired in pieces during that story. So what I've done is I've taken the few seconds of a clear-ish, if still somewhat askew shot, of the warning slide from the story, and I've stitched together and in one spot copied and pasted the audio of the mock warning and made it into its own proper 30-second chunk. Now, I should also note that the audio in the original 76 Kello story was never a direct. It was just off mic from the TV speakers. So as such, I've moderately filtered and slightly EQ'd the audio to hopefully make it sound a little more direct. So anyway, without further ado, I now present my reconstruction of a mid to late 70s vintage. Hello. Sweet dreams.
It's not snowing right now. It's all mush. Just it's a picture of slush, ice, and mush.
Tornado warning. A tornado warning.
Sorry, Ben, I give you a shit copy.
This is a tornado warning. A tornado has been sighted 5 miles southwest of Sioux Falls. Take cover immediately.
You've got ideas, a new project, a renovation that's been waiting. Bauer gives you the power to build, fix, and upgrade at prices that deliver more for your dollar. Bauer, heavy duty guaranteed.
The Solo rolled over. So, what happened? Well, because I have 2 Solos, I took this one up to live at a friend's shop for a while so it could get more use. Because 2 people will use 2 cars a lot more than 1 person can. And the weekend that I took it up there, he had a small gathering, 5 or 6 people or so, and I encouraged all of them to take the Solo out for a spin around the town. Because it's a lot of fun and everyone's driving. And one of those people on his joyride around town, I don't want to say his name, so I'll call him Dan, rolled it over. What happened was Dan was approaching a normal 4-way intersection. He started to make a left turn, and that was it. He made a left turn and rolled it over. Now Dan claims, and for what it's worth, I fully believe him, that he wasn't driving insanely quick. He was driving at normal car speeds. Nope. Of course, the problem is, this isn't a normal car. These Solos have about the same track width as the Polestar Fiat, another vehicle not especially known for stability. And of course, it's a tripod. It's the more stable Delta tripod configuration, but obviously a 3-wheeled vehicle is less stable than a 4-wheeled vehicle. I mean, can you imagine someone claiming that a 3-wheeled vehicle is in any way more stable than a 4-wheeled vehicle? That'd be a stupid thing to say. So while he may not have been driving like a lunatic or anything, obviously he was driving too fast. One of the things I think that got him is the relative.
Okay, I'm staying here, guys. I'm just doing some stuff.
I misspoke earlier and called it a Delta. This is a Delta. And with something like this, the rollover risk is obvious. You can feel it while you're driving. You know not to take corners too fast, and it's not terribly difficult to get this up on 2 wheels. The Solo, on the other hand, feels very stable. It feels very planted. But I've always been afraid to push it too hard because it feels like you could get to a certain point and then it would all go wrong very quickly, which is what happened here. And that's why I'm not really mad at him, because A, I encourage spirited driving. It's fun. But also, I feel like this very easily could have happened to me driving it. Also, I have to mention, Dan is fine. Despite rolling it all the way over and landing on the roof, his only injury from the accident was a knife gash on his forehead. He did have to get some stitches and he bled all over it. But considering this is a three-wheel vehicle that doesn't have to comply with basically any of the safety regulations of a regular
Oh, I gotta stay on here
or anything
for a little bit.
I'd say he did all right. Also, there were no other cars involved in the accident, so that was good too. The two things that I know for sure about the accident is that he made a left turn from this lane and then rolled it, and also that he landed on the
We gotta change stuff real quick on this title. I'm gonna get off in a little. I'll get off in a little bit.
So given those two things, the anatomy of the accident that makes sense is he made a left turn, roll, land on roof, get out, push the car over. The problem is
On for a BIT 1.
So what happens between here and here isn't entirely clear, and the only two bits of information I have to piece together the accident is the white marks on the pavement for one photo I took and the damage on the car. Not that the anatomy of the accident really matters.
Maybe I'll do that right now.
And if you're wondering, no, there's not going to be any insurance coverage for this car.
I'm gonna get off, guys. I got something better to do right now. I'll get off it now.
Damage and loss protection on it. And even if they did offer it, I